Chainsaw Man is based on the ongoing manga by Tatsuki Fujimoto, and it follows a boy named Denji, who, after being betrayed and killed by the Yakuza, is then reborn again as Chainsaw Man because of a chainsaw devil that he befriended as a child ends up giving him his heart. He then joins the public safety devil hunters along with Aki and a fiend named Power to find and kill the gun devil. Chainsaw Man Season 1 is absolutely amazing. Now, I'm caught up with the manga, and it was great to see an anime that follows the source material so closely. I'm glad that the manga is so far along that there's no need for any fillers. Unlike Boruto, which is pretty much 90% filler, Chainsaw Man is no filler at all. And I don't think the anime is going to catch up to the manga anytime soon, especially with the manga already on its second arc. First, I want to talk about the animation and the art. It is beautiful, incredible. Studio Mappa does an amazing job bringing the world of Chainsaw Man to life. The whole tone of the anime is, how do I say, like way more cinematic. It's not highlighter bright colors or anything like that. It feels more like watching a movie than an overly saturated, colorful anime. Everything's more muted tones. The backgrounds are beautiful. The character art is spot on. It's muy buen. Perfect. It's great. Let's talk characters. New and upcoming voice actor Kikunosuke Toya, probably butchered that, but he does an amazing job bringing Denji's personality and his weird sense of humor to the anime. Reading the manga, Denji was always like a weird character. He's always fun, and I'm glad that they found somebody that's not a veteran voice actor. He's an up-and-coming. He's only been in maybe a few other, maybe like 3 or 4 other animes before Chainsaw Man. But it's perfect. Love Denji's voice. I mean, it just fits him so well. Denji himself is probably one of my new favorite characters. He had a horrible childhood, a terrible life. He has a very sad and depressing story. And the only thing he wants in life is to have a normal life. He wants to eat a normal breakfast with toast and jam, right? These things he didn't get. He has never gotten them. The public safety devil hunters, by joining them, he's able to get the kind of life he wants. He just wants to do normal things like eat toast with jam and touch a boob. Who doesn't want to touch a boob? He doesn't want to die not having touched a boob. And maybe more than one. Maybe 2 boobs. Double boob. His partners, Aki and Power, are also pretty great. Power being a compulsive liar and overall crazy person, and Aki being a very cool, collected, on a mission type guy that has to, keep them together, seeing as though that they have to live with him in his apartment. Denji and Power are probably my favorite pairing of 2022. I know everybody wants to put Denji and Makima together, but I don't give a shit about Makima. Everyone likes Makima. Makima this, Makima that. Whatever. People think she's cool. But if you've read the manga and you've caught up and you finished the first arc, you then know, no spoilers, but you figure out what kind of person Makima really is. And then there's really no reason to like her after that. Makima is not a bad character, but I can't justify liking her, especially knowing further along, what happens. That's why I'm all Denji and Power. That's the power couple. Hey! The anime, I think, definitely deserves all the hype that it's had. It's one of the most watched shows on Crunchyroll. It had one of the biggest premieres of any anime ever. And it really does deserve all that. From the animation, to the story, to the unique characters, to the crazy amount of blood and violence that this anime has. And it's great to see it all unfold, especially having read the manga way before the anime had come out. When I was reading the manga, I was like, yeah, this is definitely going to be a very, very popular anime if they make it an anime, which they did. And I'm very glad that they didn't skimp out on all the violence that it had, because some of the scenes in the manga, I was like, whoo, whoo, oh boy, are they going to show that in the anime? Oh, they do. Oh, they do. And I'm very happy they do it in a fantastic, bloody way. To me, Chainsaw Man was probably my favorite anime of 2020. Gets a 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, whatever rating you want. It's up there at the top, A+ score. They don't get too far in the manga in the first season, so definitely expect a lot. I could see them getting through the first arc probably in maybe 3 or 4 seasons. Just the first arc, depending on how quickly they do things. I know in anime sometimes they like to just speed up the story and see where that goes, you know? But in this case, some of the stories that were in the manga that lasted not that long kind of had 2 whole episodes dedicated to them in the anime, so it can be a hit or miss about how long they take each thing, you know? Oh, and Chainsaw Man has probably one of the best intro songs and one of the best intros ever. And they do something that I haven't seen any other anime do before, is that they have a different ending song and different ending animation for each episode, which is like bonkers. They really put a lot of money into this and a lot of effort. And I think it's paid off so far, and I think it's going to be very successful in the long run. It's just, I hope they don't go the route of which One Punch Man did, where season 1 of One Punch Man was amazing. The animation was great, everything. They poured a lot of resources into that. And then season 2, I think they switched animation studios. And it just, something happened. It just wasn't as good. Like, the animation went down, the art went down. You know, I don't mind waiting a whole nother year, you know, like 2024, give us season 2. That's fine. We don't need the season 2 right away of Chainsaw Man. Give the animators time to do everything right. I'd prefer to wait and get an amazing product at the end versus just getting it right away. If you want to know what's going on in the story, just go read the manga that, you know, first arc is done. Just go read that. Animators already in Japan don't get a lot of love, and they're overworked. Hopefully they treat this very carefully and don't overwork the animators and don't rush season 2, please. There's no rush for season 2. That's my thoughts on Chainsaw Man season 1. Let me know what I need to watch next. Preferably something that's not ongoing, so I could finish it. Something that doesn't have, you know, 600 episodes. Go watch Chainsaw Man if you haven't. 10 out of 10. And go read the manga. Manga's great. Just as good. Even better. Manga's great. Perfect. Alright, see you later, guys. Bye.
Good job!